Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Las Vegas 51s and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way. Settling in now, Michael Jumbo. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
Stepping into the box, Larry Wills. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. The relay, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Jumbo. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Damon Lund. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He gathers the throw. He beat it out.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right.
Ready once again, Michael Jumbo. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Here's Jabari Blash. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance, Michael Jumbo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Digging in and looking for more, Larry Wills. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in once again, Herbert Lopez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Ready for another shot now, Michael Jumbo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. This is line to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Striding in once again, Michael Jumbo. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A close one, 9-8. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Into the box now, Michael Jumbo. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, I like the effort on that play. A lot of times when a guy slides, that's so you can get underneath that ball a little bit. Looks like that one handcuffed him just a tad, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Now at the plate, Miguel Bruno, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Jumbo comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold? Digging in to try it again, Michael Jumbo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
That missed. That's a ball.
Now a fastball that's taken
1-1.
Close that time, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Clausen will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Chesler Cuthbert, a base hit in his first trip.
Third baseman, Chesler Cuthbert.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and a good curveball that time, as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Runner breaks for third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now the 0-1. Line hard into left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Jumbo rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who are you facing that particular day. The good pitching is the momentum stopper, and that's what we've seen so far today.
Now batting, Michael Jumbo. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Squared that one up just a little late. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, pitching domination.
Into the box, Michael Jumbo. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot.
For the Chihuahuas, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and left 9 men on base.
Team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Greg Heim is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-1. So that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset. Pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah!
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Now the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
3-1 count to this guy, you don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Take your base.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, when a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors. So stepping in, Michael Jumbo.
Michael Jumbo.
Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Digging in now, Michael Jumbo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
0-1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blash going back on it. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
So striding in, Michael Jumbo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Larry Wills.
Number 33. Larry Wills.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jamie Couch gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Greg Heim is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Eric Goodell earns the save.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing a number of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Las Vegas 51s and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Michael Jumbo, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ball one. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Stepping in, Paul Bunch. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Dribbled up the line, and he'll step on first himself for the out. A chance now to take a look at how the home...
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Bunch is after it. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Jumbo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Brendan McCabe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Jumbo, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Striding in once again, Michael Jumbo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Brett Oberholzer earns win number 7 on the season. Eric Goodell closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Las Vegas 51s and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Robert Herman, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-1. So that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset. Pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Ready for another chance. Michael Jumbo, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Carrara moves over. And that ends the inning. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, Thomas Logan. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Michael Jumbo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Bunch over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Michael Jumbo.
Michael Jumbo.
A look at Young. Now the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Michael Jumbo.
First baseman, Michael Jumbo.
First delivery to him on the way. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Torres rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Into the box, Greg Bird. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as it... Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Bees seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Steve Ullman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the 3rd of it. At the plate, Michael Jumbo. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. In there, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Striding in, Michael Jumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Jumbo.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping into the box, Michael Jumbo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
And that's too high, ball 2. Hit hard toward the right side. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Michael Jumbo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Line towards center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Stepping up now, Larry Wills.
The catcher, number 33, Larry Wills.
Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Kind of a weird decision to run there, in my opinion. On a 3-ball count, you'd have to think the hitter's going to get something good to hit or draw a walk, which he did, but now they lose the runner they already had in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Richard Miranda. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Carl Mills. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. J.C. Ramirez gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, it's been an interesting season so far. He's pitched much better on the road. His results and his numbers at home have not been good. So maybe this is the game that we're going to see him pivot that around, change that trend, and start to throw better at home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, the way I look at it, look, you lose Thursday, then you win Friday and Saturday. Sunday's game becomes...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping in, Michael Jumbo, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Michael Jumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. In now, Michael Jumbo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-1, here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in, Willie Carrara. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Grounded. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Jumbo. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing, and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Pujols is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits. Ready now, Michael Jumbo.
First baseman, Michael Jumbo.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. He singled his last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, the runner was stealing on the play right there, and the batter gets a base hit. Now you got a runner at third base. I think he was stealing just to get in scoring position. This is even better. Now he's at third with 2 out.
Into the box now, Larry Wells, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day.
And the wheels will spin now, as with runners at second and third and one away, we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
The first baseman,
Michael Jumbo is at the plate as he watches ball one. From the stretch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Number 51 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Brett Oberholzer earns his 8th victory of the season, so that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Las Vegas 51.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Las Vegas 51s and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. George Contos will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings. So I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more length and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
Standing in, Michael Jumbo, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, you don't see that very often. Great execution. Got the cutter and just stayed on it and drove it the opposite way.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. 0-1 pitch on its way, and the runner's breaking for third, and that is into right field, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Jumbo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Tucker ranging back at the track. The wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
Ready for another chance? Michael Jumbo, already a home run and a double for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Michael Jumbo will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. No outs, nobody on. Line towards center field. Tucker patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Jumbo. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Torres. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Las Vegas blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Tommy Malone earned his 5th win of the year. George Cantos couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the River Cats, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Las Vegas 51s and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bo Cunningham, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the one.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Jumbo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jonah Palmero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit to third. Cuthbert gloves it. One there. Out. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely.
Now at the plate, Nick Tucker. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Reynolds will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Vegas leads it 1-0. Striding in once again, Michael Jumbo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And there he goes towards second. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Larry Wills, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Well, sometimes you make the...
Ready once again, Ricky Dean. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Digging in, Michael Jumbo. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Michael Jumbo.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lopez moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mac Williamson.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly out to second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with the
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.